Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining Jamaican Chat once more. You know we're Jamaicans. We love to chat. Now go left out that part there. All right. So blessed Tuesday morning to everyone. Just everybody who's going on the road today. Guidance, protection for everybody who's working at home. Guidance and protection just the same. All the kids that are going out. Guidance and protection. All the kids that are doing school from home. Guidance and protection. All right, so we have an interesting topic. Maybe not so interesting to you guys, but it's a topic that is interesting to me. Talking about the current SOE, current state of emergency that has been set up all across the country, various parts. I don't know, some persons are saying that them shock for see it over and over. Them shock for see it yasso versus yasso. Truth about it all, the crime rate high across the country. You understand? The crime rate across the country, so I'm not gonna say I'm surprised to see it yasso versus deso versus no. The crime rate high right across the board, so if they put state of emergency right across the board, me I tell you, I wouldn't shock or anything like that. But the reasoning can get into a bit deeper, if you understand what I say, right? There's a lot of things that can be dissected right here because this is not something new. This is something that we've always, come with basically whenever crime rate maybe start to peak too much. We always come with these type of things or these settings, state of emergency. But does it work, people? Does it help? I was listening to a few other channels, a few other vloggers on YouTube, and what it's basically mixed feelings, mixed reasonings, because people is thinking that, hey, having state of emergency, these guys, they're just gonna cool it for the time frame that the state of emergency is gonna be there for, and then after after things kind of cool down, the soldiers, the military is out, the defense force is out, the police is out, the community, then these guys are just gonna go back to square one. I've been observing for years, and that's the way it normally goes. That is why I don't know. I guess it's a mean of formality. Whenever you're gonna have state of emergency, you have to announce it. You have to put it public, right? But I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose if the defense force presence is gonna be somewhere and you're announcing your presence being there. It's like it defeats the purpose, because if I was a bad guy, if I was a criminal, and you guys are telling me that, hey, never come over now in the community, and we know what all of that comes with. Tent, check in, come in, check in, go out. I mean, if I'm a person that was on the wrong side of the law, I would just know how to avoid that, because you guys told me that you were coming, right? So I'm not saying that you guys aren't supposed to announce it or anything like that, government. I am just saying it kind of defeats the purpose if you're going to be trying to, if you're going to be trying, you're stopping crime, right? Crime is at an all-time high. You're trying to stop that. I don't think you can make an announcement about that. You're supposed to just be doing it, right? We, the people of Jamaica, would more so understand if we say action more than words. You understand? You guys can definitely let me know how you feel about this reasoning that we're having right now. I just decided that I wanted to pick out this topic and come forward and have a real reasoning about it, because it's something that is affecting our space, something that is affecting our country. Jamaica has a very high crime rate, and I'm not going to be one of those persons that act like no, I am from Jamaica, and we always have a high crime rate. Our crime rate is always relatively high. But guess what? We can all agree, nationwide, persons overseas, Jamaicans overseas, Jamaicans in other connecting diaspora, we must can agree it's at an all-time high right now. Yeah, man, it's at an all-time high, man, and I don't know, because since the whole um corona thing came about, this is what the world has focused their attention to so far. You understand? And I'm not saying it's not anything that's not supposed to be focused on, because it is taking lives. So definitely we're gonna look on that, we're gonna dissect it, we're gonna go up in it and try fix things. You understand? But we cannot forget that crime has always been the number one life taker before that. And even listening to some channels, you get to find out that there are some laws in Jamaica that they use to fight crime that is out, it's redundant, it goes nowhere, it's outdated, it has been in place for years now, and it fixes nothing, it gets nothing done. You understand? Like persons importing guns, if you're caught doing that, there's no law in the books for us to charge you for. You understand? And boy, I don't know, I don't understand how the government seek to, a new development came about, big vac, and, or should I say corona, COVID or whatever, that came about, and we just take up that and run gone with it like the major oppressor, the major life taker. It's still very much rampant and it's still very much active, and nothing is being done about that. Well, they put in the SOE now and all of that, and that's what we're really talking about. But I mean, guys, you think that is gonna work? You announce your presence being here, that not gonna work. Cause I mean, if you're here, if you come in at the community for 6 months, and then after 6 months you're gone, and then no gun never did a bust for the 6 months, and then right after that the gunman them go right back to them foolishness. That SOE was not helpful. It helped somebody live 6 months longer, but that person is gonna lose their life. It is kinda inevitable. You understand? We need to find a way how to do better community policing. And I don't want to hear other channels saying community policing doesn't work. And listen to me, that is crap. And community policing doesn't necessarily have to do with police officers. You understand? Persons in their own community, in their own area. We have sense. People, strange people coming our place, open up your eyes. You understand? If that is something where you guys can stop, you stop it. And I'm not saying you're supposed to put an S on your chest and try play Superman or E-Man or Batman. Those are all cartoons. You understand? But I mean, set up on a neighborhood watch committee. Set up on a neighborhood watch. There's some areas you go in Jamaica. You try go up in a cherry garden and go park off. Just park. Just park and decide say you gotta just have a conversation on your phone. Driving in the cherry gardens, get a phone call and just pull off on the road for 5 minutes. While being there on that call, believe me, an officer is gonna come up to your window, knock your door or something, ask you what's up, are you okay? They're gonna make it even seems like you're having a nice conversation and then gone. Listen to me, someone called that police on you. Someone called the police, say, hey, I see a vehicle outside. At first I'm seeing that car, looks a bit suspicious. Can you come and check it out? We can be responsible for our own community policing. Another thing I want to put out there is that a lot of times we see things happening in our scheme and in our communities, and we are in fear of having a mere conversation with the police officer. I am not saying you're not supposed to have fear, because most of these, I'm not going to say most, but some of these police officers, they are working back with the corner boys. As on the spot news media would say, them are work with the corner boy them back in your community, and them care back your name. But let me tell you this, that is not the number one way how your name gets back in your scheme. You see, normally when time somebody is going to give information to the security force, they normally tell somebody before that. They normally tell somebody, whether it's a close friend, whether it's a close family, whether it's somebody that you smoke with, somebody that you drink with, you always tell somebody. Listen to me, don't tell that person. That's where the problem comes in. Because I can almost guarantee to you, half of the time information is going back in the different communities and so on about informers, so to speak. It has nothing to do with police officers. May I tell you, are you own people them? So if you keep your circle small, you can keep your circle as down to 3 persons and somebody still go back and call your name. May I tell you that? Facts. Anyway, people, this is just an interesting conversation that I wanted to have, and I also want to know what the rest of Jamaica is feeling. The rest of Jamaican feels about this. Do you feel like what the PM imposed is it gonna work? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, everyone. You know, it's the voice of me here again on Jamaican Chat. You know we love to chat, so we're gonna chat. So guys, let me know your feedback. Let me know how you feel about all of this. Comments. And you know we're a brand new channel. We're still trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber. So please like, share, subscribe for another exciting reason. Believe me, we're on a roll, so they're always gonna be coming. You understand? Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone.